Charlie Cushane here. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to take this beautiful piece of cedar that you see here and turn it into a bow blank so I can turn it on my lathe in a couple of years. So stay tuned. First thing we have to do is make something that will hold the log while I'm cutting it. So I'm just taking a piece of 2x10 and screwing down a couple of boards. That should hold it tight. There we go. That's nice and stable. And it'll allow me to cut the ends off. There we go. First thing I want to do is take a clean cut off of each end so that if there's any cracks started, I'll have gotten them out. Okay, this log is approximately 11 inches. So I can take easily an inch or so off of each side. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to cut an inch off of each end just to clean it up. Boy, does that smell good. Now some off of this end. There we go. Perfect. Now we're going to do is cut it in half lengthwise. Now please. There we go. Two beautiful pieces of cedar. Man, if you could smell it right now. Since this is relatively round, I'm going to sort of use this and cut off the corners. so I don't have so much to turn on the lathe. There we go. This is just a roughing cut. There we go. Nice. Okay, before I seal the ends, anywhere that has end grain showing will start a crack. Well, because I did a semi-sloppy job with my saw, that's really end grain as well. And I want to sort of get rid of all these rough cuts because they can start to drying on the side too. So I'm just going to smooth it up with my Makita plane, hand plane. Okay, the last thing to do is take this Anchorseal 2, which is in essence liquid wax, and you put it on and the liquid evaporates and you're left with a nice waxy type finish on the surface. So you just put it on with the brush. We'll see how it goes. I guess there's no sense in going skimpy. All this work, you want to Okay, one thing I forgot when I turned them over is the knot. You got to seal the knot. That's just like end grain. Now I'm ready to let them dry for 2 years. See you then.